Hello, and welcome to BloxNews. My name is John Reynolds. Roblox TV relaunched. A new life, a new start, and a new design. The shows remain the same. That's right, the shows won't change. We will bring you the best and greatest television shows as we did in the past. A long time has passed since we haven't broadcasted anymore, but we solved our problems. Thank you so much for watching us all of this time, and we hope you will continue to watch us. This couldn't be possible without you. As this being said, let's continue with our normal programming. Unfortunately, we have to talk about the tragic plane collision near Washington, D.C. Investigators from the National Transportation Board are working this week to determine what caused the collision between an American Airlines regional jet and a U.S. Army Black Hawk helicopter. We will help find out what happened, NTSB board member J. Todd Inman said during a news conference Thursday. We will do it factually, and we will do it accurately. The NTSB has named parties involved, which include PSA Airlines, the regional carrier for American, Sikorsky, the manufacturer of the Black Hawk helicopter, and NATCA, the union which represents air traffic controllers, among others. We are now watching the images from the disaster near Washington, D.C.
A passenger plane coming to the airport here collided with a military helicopter. All we can confirm tonight is the number of people on each aircraft, 64 people on the American Airlines plane and 3 people on the military helicopter. We will continue to work with American Airlines to share information as frequently as possible and make sure that we're getting accurate information.
American Eagle Flight 5342, operated by PSA Airlines, a CRJ-700 aircraft traveling from Wichita, Kansas to Washington Reagan National Airport, has been involved in an accident near Washington, D.C. We are actively working with local, state, and federal authorities on emergency response efforts, and the American Airlines care team has been activated to assist our passengers and their families. We're cooperating fully with the National Transportation Safety Board in its investigation and will continue to provide all the information we can.
Now, let's talk more about this. I think that someone caused this accident. Why the helicopter isn't turning? It could go up, down, left or right, and this collision wouldn't happen. It's so sad that so many people died on that plane. May they rest in peace. Now let's hear what the U.S. President Donald Trump has to say about this.
For our nation, just before 9 p.m. last night, an American Airlines regional jet carrying 60 passengers and 4 crew collided with an Army Black Hawk helicopter carrying 3 military service members over the Potomac River in Washington, D.C., while on final approach to Reagan National Airport. Both aircraft crashed instantly and were immediately submerged into the icy waters of the Potomac. Real tragedy. The massive search and rescue mission was underway throughout the night, leveraging every asset at our disposal, and I have to say the local, state, federal, military, including the United States Coast Guard in particular, they've done a phenomenal job. So quick, so fast, it was mobilized immediately. The work has now shifted to a recovery mission. Sadly, there are no survivors. This was a dark and excruciating night in our nation's capital and in our nation's history, and a tragedy of terrible proportions. As one nation, we grieve for every precious soul that has been taken from us so suddenly. And we are a country of we are in mourning. This is really shaken a lot of people, including people, very sadly, from other nations who were on the flight. For the family members back in Wichita, Kansas, here in Washington, D.C., and throughout the United States and in Russia, we have a Russia contingent, some very talented people. Unfortunately, were on that plane. Very, very, very sorry about that. Whose loved ones were aboard the passenger jet. We can only begin to imagine the agony that you're all feeling. Nothing worse. On behalf of the First Lady, myself, and 340 million Americans, our hearts are shattered alongside yours, and our prayers are with you now and in the days to come. We'll be working very, very diligently in the days to come. We're here for you to wipe away the tears and to offer you our devotion, our love, and our support. His great.
This is what President Donald Trump has to say about this tragic situation. BloxNews ends here. Thank you so much for watching us, and please continue to watch our Roblox TV. You can find more news on our website, sites.google.com/view/RobloxTVNet. If you have any important subject, feel free to send it to our email address, office.robloxtv@gmail.com. See you tomorrow. Goodbye.